Happy Monday, Dunny Sport here, and today's Motivational Monday post is titled, When Life Happens. That's right, I am back, and today is all about not just letting life happen. So life, you all, is bound to happen, right? But today, my goal is to encourage you to look at life, from a different perspective. Now, oftentimes, I'm sure you've heard this before too, we hear the phrase that goes a little something like this. I was going to do blank, but life happened. I was going to go to school, but life happened. I was going to go to college, but life happened. I was going to go start a business, then life happened. And I began to realize that I was using that phrase often in my life, in my everyday life, all while adding a negative connotation to that life that happened. And the crazy part is that that's the way that we've been hearing it. We've been hearing other people using it. So we just automatically started using it that way. Now, it wasn't until I ran across someone who told me to stop allowing life to happen to me. Mind blown, right? So I did that. But first I had to ask, how do I do that? But anywho, here's the deal, because I'm going to get to that. Instead of just sitting back and allowing life to happen to me, I began to make life happen for me. Now, sure, there are going to be some things that happen that are out of my control. There are going to be some things that happen for you that are out of your control. However, since I am choosing to make life happen for me, I plan even for the unexpected. And I'm going to encourage you to do that too. Now, if you can relate to life happening to you over and over or whenever, it's time to start making life happen for you. Now, the best way to do that is the following things that I'm going to show you. Now, what I want you to do with these things are to do them habitually until they stick, because that's the problem. The habitual things we have been doing up to this point have been causing us to let life happen to us. Now, the first thing I want you to do, this is what I do, is spend time in solitude. Now, many people have a hard time with this because they confuse solitude with loneliness. Now, solitude is being alone, but not being lonely, and also being comfortable in that space of being by yourself. Now, solitude allows you to center yourself and shut off the noise from the world that causes your mind to sometimes spiral out of control or not find balance, which is what you need. Now, as a mom, I purposely implement quiet time in my home, also in my business, but in my home for my 8-year-old, my 5-year-old, and my 4-year-old. Now, when they do not have quiet time, you can imagine what my house is like around here. It's like my kids are running around like banshee warriors or something. And they cannot really deal with themselves, and let alone can they deal with others. And if we're honest, as adults, we are the exact same way. So time in solitude, or as I like to call it, quiet time, helps us to calm our nervous system so that we can think and function at a higher level than those who do not utilize quiet time or time in solitude. Now, the next thing that I would suggest is to learn more about you. Now, this is something that I had to do, and at first it sounded really crazy, and it probably sounds crazy to you. But as I have been purposely moving on my success journey, I have come across many people who do not really know who they are. Like, I'll ask them who they are. They'll tell me their name. They'll tell me, oh, I'm a mom, I'm a teacher, I'm a college student, I'm a whatever, but they do not really know who they are. And because they truly do not know who they are, they do not really know what they want and or need out of life. And that's what holds people back. And more importantly, a person not knowing where they are keeps them from reaching the success or successes that they were created to have in this life. It's a tough pill to swallow, right? Now, I personally think that it's a shame, of course, that it's not taught in schools, it's not taught in churches, or anywhere. It's like they don't teach people how to learn about who they truly are. And I believe that if you learn about who you truly are, it allows you to see that there are truly no carbon copies. We are not carbon copies, and that our success does not and cannot block the success of another person. It just cannot. But when we learn who we are, then we can actually move forward in who we are. And if you, my friend, are ready to learn about who you are at your core, the best advice I can give you to learn more about you is to pretty much learn about the things that you're good at and drown out the noise or anything that is contrary to that. Because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to say, oh, do this because of this, but be you, right? But I also suggest that you watch the Motivational Monday post that's titled Be Unapologetically You, because I dig deep about how you can figure out who you are and how to be who you are unapologetically you. And it'll help you learn about who you truly are at your core. And the link, of course, is down below in the description. So please check that out, especially if you are ready for that. Now, third, you have a choice. So practice that choice. How do you practice it? Make a plan and make pre-decisions based on who you are, once you learn who you are and what you want out of life. So many people wish when they should be planning, and others ask for forgiveness or redo when they should what? They should instead pre-decide, make some pre-decisions. So, for example, if you want to go out of town, you can make plans to go out of town, right? But let's say you don't have the money, but you could have the money, but you would have to not spend money on certain things that you have been spending money on. For example, pre-decide that instead of going out to eat every week, that you'll only go out to eat once a month, and save that money. Make that pre-decision, pre-decide. So not only are you going to plan, you're going to put in pre-decisions, put pre-decisions in place to kind of help you stick closer to that plan, because I truly believe that planning is not just enough, but making those pre-decisions to help you with that plan will help you make sure that you are not overdoing it and you're not putting yourself in a weird position. All right. So, and this even helps us as moms pre-decide what we want to do for our kids, because we want to give our kids everything that we didn't get to have. But it's important to not overdo it. So it's good to use pre-decision in their lives for them as well. But enough of that. It is now challenge time. And my challenge to you this week is for you to what? I'm sure you know. Stop allowing life to happen to you and start making life happen for you. So this week, I really want you to purposely have quiet time. Don't just let quiet time happen whenever. Purposely have quiet time with yourself. Learn about you and use your power of choice to plan and make pre-decisions. Now look, if this is your first time watching me, do me a huge favor and please subscribe, click the like button, and do not forget to click the notification bell. Why? Because I do these things every week. So every Monday I do a Motivational Monday, and Fridays I do a Payday Your Way Friday, and on Wednesdays, I can't leave that out, I do practical steps to help you get started if you have not gotten started in your business. So this is for you if you are business minded and you need that mindset to help give you that push to go ahead and start that business that you've been trying to start. Or if you've got a lag somewhere in your business and you're trying to bring it out of wherever it is, this is to help give you that push to get out of there or start all over, which is fine. Don't put yourself down about it. Just get what you need so that you can get where you need to be. So go ahead and subscribe. Like I said before, click the bell icon to be notified, because I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And here you will see that what I try to do is encourage moms to be who they are and learn more about them so that they can be who they need to be for themselves and also for their family, of course. but so that they could also make great business decisions. And this Friday, I'm going to show you how to make life happen for you in your current or future business. Thanks so much for watching. And as I always say, stay peaceful, positive, and productive. I'll see you next time.